about this angle. Happy cheers. I really can't believe we're already at the end of January. I'm excited though to wrap up January, to reflect. But before I get started, hello, welcome back everybody, and welcome if you're new here. My name is Angelica. I'm in my late 20s. I make videos about pretty much whatever the fuck I want. Whether it's organization, planning, beauty, fashion, DIY, books, literally any of that. Cooking, I would love to do some cooking videos or like what I eat in the day videos. I digress. Today we're wrapping up January. I am using Notion and Goodnotes on my iPad to wrap up with you guys, to go over my to-do list, my checklist, and like to reflect on the month that we had. And then we're gonna make some goals for February, and then I will share my favorites of the month with you. So the first thing I did, which I would love to do this going forward, is I made just like a really simple little mood board for January. I included photos of like kind of highlights of the month, things that like stood out to me. My espresso machine broke this month, which is really sad, but luckily I was gifted a stovetop mocha thing for Christmas, and so that's been my like lifeline this month. I've been making little stovetop espresso lattes and it's been so good. I'm so good at it that I don't even feel the need to get an espresso machine, although I would love to have one. They're just like, they're very expensive. Some other highlights is thrifting and estate sale going tos. Estate sailing? I don't know how to use that as a verb, but we've been going to so many estate sales on the weekends, and I went to some thrift shops, been finding some good stuff. I got a new plant. I got some frames that I'm working on, a frame project. I just love finding those gems. It's so much fun to just like get out and about, explore different neighborhoods, and like dig through some stuff, you know? And another highlight is trying new things. There's been 3 big things that I feel like were kind of pushing me out of my comfort zone. The first being skiing. The last time I went skiing was a year ago, and it was my first time. So we went on a ski trip this month, and I was very nervous because I wanted to be an expert. That's just how I am. I want to be immediately the best, but that's not ever the case when you start something new. Fell a bunch, but I had so much fun, and I feel like I'm getting better and better. And definitely the next time we go skiing, I think I'm going to try to book like a private lesson so I have more one-on-one help. The next new thing I did was I started a ceramics class. I am so excited for this. I've been wanting to take a ceramics class for years now, and saw that the art center nearby me was offering night classes, and I signed up and I go, and it's a weekly class on Tuesdays, and it's so much fun. Everybody in the class is so nice and supportive. I really wanted to like get out, meet new people, make friends with people. Gonna be keeping an eye out on like Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace for wheel throwing things, as if I need another hobby, but it's just so much fun. I've been enjoying it so much. Last thing is I went to a gym and just like did a trial week. I went to my local YMCA and tried it out, and this was like, I feel like the most out of my comfort zone thing. I don't go to gyms, I work out at home. Gyms can be kind of intimidating to me, honestly. Went twice in my week trial period, and I feel so proud about that. I don't know if the YMCA is my place. It was so crowded both times I went. So many people were there. So like some of the equipment wasn't always available. I want to continue that definitely into the next month, is like trying out different gyms, keep pushing myself out of my comfort zone, and ultimately I'll get more comfortable going to gyms the more I go to them, you know? A couple other highs I want to note this past month is I feel like I've been really settling into my new organization methods. Even recently, I like reorganized my desk layout, and I just really like how it looks. I have like a little book stack now on my desk, and I redid all my Notion boards. I got the little wall thing. If you guys haven't seen my weekly reset video, definitely go check that out. And then the last highlight is that I started going to a coffee shop every Wednesday to write, and they recognize me. I'm a regular there. They say welcome back to me when I come in, and I'm trying to work up to the point where they just know my order and they just have it ready for me, you know? I feel like I'm part of the town, you know? I don't know. It's just so silly that it makes me happy, but it does. With every high, there are some lows to reflect, and although I don't really have that many lows. One is that I did not hit my budgets this past month. I went over budget in like, I want to say like 3 categories, like groceries, shopping, and there was something else I went over budget on. Can't remember. But yeah, definitely need to like get back on track the next month, just because I didn't hit this. Like, this is one of my 2023 goals, to stick with my budgets. Just because I didn't do it this first month, it doesn't mean I'm just going to abandon it. I'm going to try again. I'm going to try it again to stick to my budgets the next month. Another low was there were a few days that I just felt like a brain fog, felt down in the dumps, putting on my headphones and crying and just listening to sad music. I feel like I'm in the time period of my life these past few years, honestly, where it's like, am I doing what I want to be doing? So it's a little scary, but also I'm just trying to make it so I'm more excited to figure out what I actually want to do with my life. Before we talk about February, let's look at my January goals and see if we hit them. So the first 3 are like content creation related goals. Create a YouTube video plan for the next 2 months. I actually created like a whole bucket list. I guess not a bucket list. I created a whole like brain dump of like video ideas that whenever I think of something, I just put it in here. So I have like a good chunk of video ideas at my disposal that I can just like work on whenever I'm ready to do so. Upload 4 videos, 2 lifestyle, 2 gaming. I did do this. I actually think I did upload 2 of my gaming videos on my gaming channel, but I actually uploaded 5 videos to this channel in January, which is so good. I'm so proud of that, and I just want to keep that momentum going. I see it in subscribers, so welcome to everybody that's a new subscriber to my channel. I'm so freaking glad to have you here. Lastly was to come up with YouTube short ideas. I did not do this. I did not think about YouTube short ideas whatsoever, although I kind of feel like I'm taking on like these short form contents in a different perspective. I feel like I want to do it more like on a whim, whatever I'm feeling. Okay, next 3 are financial goals. The first one was to create a business expense spreadsheet for YouTube, but mostly Twitch, because I do earn money streaming on Twitch. I did not do this. I switched PayPal bank. I did do this. I feel like my subscriptions I have though are like solid. They're the ones I actually use all the time, so I feel good about that. Personal, plan out calendar task. I did this. I don't even know what that even means. Those 4 words don't make any sense together, but I'm taking that as a plan. I like changed up my Notion boards. Did that. Redo art for bedroom. I'm actually working on this right now. They're in the basement. I've been working on these like plaster art pieces. I posted a video on my TikTok, so definitely head over there and check it out if you want to see like random DIY projects that I'm working on sporadically. Last 3 was wake up earlier. I didn't really do this. I woke up very sporadically. It did not have like an even time where I woke up, so definitely need to improve on that. Month January, 2 runs. They're very short. Lastly was doctor appointments. I scheduled most of my doctor appointments. I would say I scheduled 4 out of 5. I have 1 more to do. I just need to call around to different doctors and schedule them, but I did it. That's been on my to-do list for a while now, but I did it, man. I actually just did my optometry appointment like a few days ago. So February. On my Goodnotes app, I kind of created a little like notes moment, and I just kind of wrote down loosely things that I want to do in February. I've been really liking this method of using the Goodnotes app. Sometimes I do use my physical notebook if it's something that I'm like working on in the moment or something, or like a daily task kind of thing. I will write it in here, but kind of for like brainstorming, brain dumping, the Goodnotes app has been really helpful for me. February, I'm gonna coin the term financial February. Does not sound very exciting, I know, but I want to get ahead of my taxes this month. I've already been getting emails that's like saying your tax paperwork's ready, blah, 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 blah. So I'm gonna try to get ahead of it and get on top of that. Another thing I'd like to do financially is to pay off my credit card. And then lastly is to create a new savings plan. One thing I didn't talk about that I did in January was I reached my emergency fund goal in January, which is really great accomplishment. So now I want to plan for what's next, and definitely a car is that, a house is that, we're mattress shopping. Mattresses can be expensive. That's going to be part of it too. So I want to kind of create a new savings plan for these next things. Research other gyms in my area as well. Ideally, I would like to find a gym that has a track, because I don't love running on the treadmill. I would much rather run continuously elsewhere, but not that many gyms have tracks. Next is to do some more car shopping. I want to be sure about what car I want. I'm also debating whether I want to get like save and get a nicer car, or just get like a cheap car sooner, just so I have something to drive. So just need to do some more research. Very exciting to do some reading goals this month. I haven't been putting like any reading goals on my to-dos. I've just kind of like let myself read as I want. But this month I want to read 1 short story and 1 nonfiction. If you saw my book haul, I talk about short stories and nonfictions that I recently bought, so definitely go check that out if you want to see what I got. I would like to write at least 2 chapters this month. Lastly, I want to finish booking my doctor appointments and to actually go to them. I have a little bit of like a doctor phobia. I have a little bit of a hypochondriac tendency. I just get nervous that I think something's wrong with me, even though I'm fine. I'm really fine. I'm really okay. I'm just worried that they're gonna find something. Like, even I went to got my eyes checked and he's like, you know, your eye has this little flake in it. And I was like, before he said anything else, I was like about to faint. I was like, oh my god, I'm so my worst nightmare. But he's like, but it's totally normal, so you have nothing to worry about. I'm like, then why'd you even tell me, my dude? If I don't need to worry about it, I don't want to know about it, kind of a thing, you know? February is a short month, so I don't want to like pop too much stuff up on here, but I might think of other things that I want to do. But something I did create in Notion was a master to-do list, and as I think of stuff, I'll put things in here to kind of work on. Whenever I have free time, I always open my master to-do list and say like, what can I work on this month? All right. We reached the end of the video. We're gonna talk about some favorites of the month. I'm trying to think of what my favorites were for this month. And honestly, I feel like I don't have that many tangible favorites. First being my Stanley water bottle. I fell for all of the trickery and the hype, and I got one. This is the 30 ounce that has like the flip up straw instead of the one that sticks out. I really like the handle, and the best part is that it fits in my boyfriend's cup holder in his car, which my other water bottle did not, and it was so annoying. So this one fits, and I really, really love this color. These bitches are sold out everywhere, so good luck if you're trying to get one. Another favorite is my new little reading corner moment. I got this fluffy chair because I saw Sarah Crowley got one. And it looked really cozy. I ordered like an ottoman poof thing, so it's just gonna be so cozy to read here. I'm really excited. And then my last favorite, it's a short favorite, but it's this bird sweater. I love this sweater so much. From a Depop seller called Mostly Vintage LA. Definitely recommend them. Very fast shipping, great selection of stuff, very reasonable prices. But yeah, I'm in love with this bird sweater. I wear it so often. It's the best. I love it so much. I also wanted to share like some music, TV, and like YouTuber favorites. Okay, I'm gonna go to my Spotify and go to my on repeat. Okay, currently my tops have been F2F by SZA. SZA's new album, I've been listening to it non-stop. Satellite by Harry Styles, he always sneaks up on there no matter what. Harry's always in the top playlist. I have some Sabrina Carpenter up on here. Her album is just so fun and poppy. I love it. Charlie XX, of course. Conan Gray. Miley Cyrus's new song Flowers. Really into it. Love that guy. And then some Lana. Good old Lana Del Rey. I think she's supposed to be releasing a new album this year, which is actually really exciting. Honestly, my favorite music is music that I just keep listening to forever. over and over and over again. YouTubers, Exo McKenna is my favorite YouTuber of all time. She's my absolute favorite. I watch her videos immediately whenever she posts them. She just launched her podcast this month. I listened to the first episode. I just like resonate and relate to her so much. Her story is so similar to my story so much, so I love watching her content. Some other favorites is I started watching Nyang Soup. I think that's how you pronounce it. She's a Korean YouTuber. She has like 1 million subscribers, and she just makes aesthetic videos of her cooking and cleaning in her little cottage in South Korea, and it's so relaxing and really inspiring as well, and I just love them so much. It's like my comfort, my little cozy comfort YouTube channel. And I think that concludes our January wrap up, and this hopefully motivates you to wrap up your January, find your highs and lows, and plan your February to be something extra special. Subscribe if you aren't already. Like this video if you enjoyed it, so I know to keep making them. And I'll see you guys next time. I'm not sure what my next video will be, but it'll be something great. I guarantee it. Bye. Oh, it didn't end. Bye now. Did I not end? Wait, what button am I hitting?